And yeah, we just did that. We just got a poster. So let's explain how this just happened. If I go on back to the hub, you can see I have a 2-bill purse, definitely legit, and there is something called a carnival, but right below that you can see that it says alpha.hypixel.net. So, I don't know much about this poster. There's a new update. I've actually covered it in a past video where I explained the Better Mayors update, and it is now on the Alpha Hypixel Skyblock network. So if you head on over to this PC, much like everything you do on the Alpha network, you can generate coins, featured update items, and toy box, but there is this magical little Alpha checklist, and you can kind of see that it says a few things to do. And at the bottom it says complete this checklist to earn a commemorative item on the main server. This item will be delivered to you shortly after you've completed the objectives. In the alpha server, you may honestly not see the Jerry tree, but Jerry's right here. Just click, boom, you're in there, head on over here, break a couple of the ice things, and then just use a fishing rod. If you don't have one, you could either craft a fishing rod, or you can head on over here and buy yourself a winter rod for 40k, which you can just generate infinite coins. After that, the next two things that we'll do are already in the game, which is forging an item in the forge and assigning a pet to the EXP share slot. Is go over to the pets menu, and then click this yellow die right in the top right, and then click right below in the empty slot, and then click one of your pets. And as soon as you do this, you will now have completed that task as well. And then the third final thing is, if you can, go ahead and work to the forge. If not, work to the dwarven mines. And if you don't already have that, then I don't really know what to say to you. If you don't have the dwarven mines, you are going to have to grind a bit on the main server and get to the dwarven mines, and then go ahead and make your way to the forge and the dwarven mines. Whenever you do that, head on over to a slot, and what I would do is actually refine ore. What we can do is go ahead and do the, however you say this, but this handle for 3 glaciite jewels. So what you're going to want to do, so since we're coming from the forge, you just walk this way, and then take a right after you meet this NPC, and then walk all the way down, where you will eventually find some glaciite walkers. And what you can do is actually just kill these for a few seconds. And eventually you will get yourself a glaciite jewel, which then you can go to the hub and hold that inside of your hotbar. Hold it in your hand, talk to Sentry, go to the toy box, and then press this gold block in the middle that allows you to duplicate it. Then you can go back to Warp Forge, go to slot 2, refine ore, and then go ahead and forge it, which then in 19 seconds you can collect. And whenever you do collect it, you will then have just gotten yourself the next quest done. So the last 2 objects are actually new things that I've talked about. I'll go over the Stonks auction in a future video that is coming out very soon, so like and subscribe for that. But what you're going to go ahead and do is walk over to the hub, directly to the right, and right behind the bank there will be a new building where you can walk over to Richard, which has this nice little large Stonks auction thing, and you can go ahead and click to bid, which is why you need to go ahead and grab coins over here. If you do not already have 2 mil purse on you, just go ahead and press coin generator and just generate 1 bill over here on the far right. Whenever you do that, you will have your 4th one. And now on to the longest processed one, where you're actually going to need to head on over to the carnival, which yet again is a little bit behind the stock building. Right over here will be the carnival, which will become actually apparent whenever Foxy is mayor, or the minor mayor, where one of Foxy's perk will be active, and you will have a carnival that is active the entire time. What you will see is whenever you talk to Chantel, after you talk to the carnival leader about the carnival, you can actually talk to Chantel, and Chantel will give you a ton of different goals that you need to do, which are all revolving around the 3 games. So whenever you walk into the carnival, right here on the right is your fisherman, which you can go ahead and talk to it, and he'll explain the rules, and then you just need to fish with an open hand, you'll just talk to him, and you'll play. And you'll kind of just... So what you'll want to do is you'll want to hold down right click after throwing your rod, as you'll want to... That'll be like your way of catching. So the blue ones are worth 100, the gold ones are worth 200, and the red ones are worth 50. And I am horrendously bad at this. As if you accidentally let go right click like I did there, you'll lose the fish, which is then losing your streak. But you are going to need to get a little bit of a streak to be able to complete the quest. And my streak. But then you can notice that I just got 3 of the goals completed. Other goal, and then what we can actually do, the quickest and easiest way, is go ahead and play our last game. Catch a fish, and then literally press leave game. And whenever we do this, we will now have our 3 games complete, which is the easiest way, as you should be able to complete all the objectives before your 3 games. But we're going to want to aim for 5 diamond zombies and 5 redstone lamps, which is what the next game we're playing, which is zombie shootout. So you'll just walk straight and talk to this nice carnival cowboy over here. So it's kind of like a blow dart is kind of my best way of describing it. The redstone lamps will light up. You'll hear a sound whenever they appear, like a nice little flicker. So we see a diamond one over here. That's 1 on the counter. But since we missed the first one, I doubt we're going to have any chance of being able to recollect our losses. But we're just going to do that, hit 1, and then press leave game. And boom, we now have gotten that one done, where we now only have 1 final game left. Which for me was the most time consuming, where really it's just all luck, if I'm being honest with you. Well, there's no being honest. Go ahead and walk up this set of stairs, talk to Carnival Parrotman, and boom, they sure do. And what I like to do is keep it consistent, so whatever you choose to do. This game is literally just dig. I like to just go for the 9 in the center, and then pick one of the corners to kind of keep consistent. Just because of how things roll, if you just go random, what all we need to do now is get 3 games and then get a dragon fruit, which is a mythic, as I guess you could say. And it is very hard. I played 5 games last time before I got one, so you may be here a bit, and you just gotta kind of just ride it out. Keep playing for it. And boom, we got the dragon fruit. Really, really easy right there. And you can now see, boom. So 2nd game right there, meaning all we need to do is mine 1 little square, and we are done. And we now will have ourselves a free poster. And you will now have your alpha checklist complete. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if it helped you in any way, let me know down in the comments. Any more questions as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.